it's definitely a challenge on the fabrication side. I don't envy most quality departments. There are a few quality departments out there where the upper management truly values quality, and that makes its way down to the shop floor, and it's very evident. But then there are other fabricators where they talk about quality and they say that it's important, but you can tell through the actions that it truly just is words. And it puts a very troublesome dynamic in play for the quality team. They are put at odds with the production side of the facility, and production is trying to get material out the door. They are at all costs wanting to get the product built, get it finalized, and get it shipped so that they can get paid. And in a lot of cases, that's what the customer wants. The customer wants their product, but the customer wants their product right. And the quality team, that's their job, is ensuring that those materials are meeting the code standards, specifications, both the customer specifications and their own, in a lot of cases, their own internal fabricator specifications. And it puts in some cases, it can put a lot of pressure on a quality members, quality management, especially when they are understaffed and overworked, so to speak, and they're having a lot of external pressure to get material out the door. And I've witnessed on multiple occasions members of the quality team pencil whipping reports or falsifying reports, or production leads pushing, saying, you need to just sign off on this as okay, even though they knowingly, they know it's not meeting the specification or the codes that are enforced. I've also seen situations where, for a lack of time, something as simple as an eye exam was being falsified. We actually witnessed a scenario during a fabricator pre-qualification audit where the customer was there. The customer was there with us. We were performing the audit, and we uncovered that a bunch of their documentation was actually dated for 2 days after the audit, after the day we were performing the audit. And
I guess if you're going to lie, at least make sure your dates line up, right?
Yeah. And the quality manager admitted that he had falsified the documents, that he was planning on performing the eye examinations, but wanted all the documentation to be right for the audit. And unfortunately, he ended up being terminated from the facility for numerous other issues that were observed, because it's a scenario of getting overwhelmed with all the issues, and almost getting beaten down to the point that you just kind of give up on the quality. And that's a scenario, that's a nightmare scenario for a quality person. Our technicians have to be top quality. They have to show integrity 100% of the time, without fail, because as soon as that crack is in the foundation, as we know, even with welding, once you have a crack, it's not going to fix itself. It's only going to get worse. The same thing goes with integrity.
Absolutely, and it's a tough world that inspector lives in from that perspective, where they've got to be right all the time. They are doing that at the end of a long day in the heat, whatever the environmental conditions are, freezing cold, right? We have inspectors that work in both environments. And you're right. I mean, at the end of the day, integrity is everything for those folks. And it's what are you going to do when someone's not looking over your shoulder? And are you going to do the right things?